Is everything coming up roses?
Well, it may not always seem that way, but we've got an idea that is sure to brighten anybody's day. I'm Kim.
And I'm Chris, and you're watching The DIY Dish. Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of The DIY Dish. We'd like to first start out by saying thank you to Joann Fabric and Craft Stores for being today's sponsor. Now, as you know, we are into the month of October, and it's National Breast Cancer Awareness Month. It's a time when awareness is raised on early detection and education, but it's also a time when we honor those who have been through it or may be doing so at this time.
And so today, in honor of this special month, we wanted to show you how to make some beautiful fabric roses, in pink, of course. They're so easy to do, and we're sure they will bring a smile to those who receive them. So let's go ahead and get started.
Here's what you're going to need. First of all, you want 4-inch by 45-inch strips of fabric if you're going to make the large roses. Now for those cute little baby buds, you would cut your fabric into 2-inch by 22-inch strips. Then you'll just need a needle and thread, a glue gun, a small branch, and a 1-inch torn strip of green fabric.
All right, so what you want to first do is take your strips over to your ironing board and wrong sides together, fold it in half lengthwise, and just gently press that so you have a nice crease along the top there, okay? Then I've got one already pressed here. Here you've got the folded edge, and then of course the raw edge. We're going to take a needle and thread, and doubling that thread and tying a knot at the end, we're going to run a running stitch or a gathering stitch along the raw edge of the strip, okay? So starting over here at one end, just go up and down. I'm not thinking too much about how close my stitches are. Well, I'm doing that, Chris. Why don't you go ahead and tear those green strips. Wrap those around the dry stick. Okay.
Now, you could use a dowel on this, but I actually like using a stick from a tree because it adds to the natural curvature of the stem.
Ooh, the natural curvature of the stem. Okay. Well, that sounds good.
Now I can put a little dab of
hot glue. Okay.
Because I need to add another strip.
Okay. So you would just keep tearing strips. What are they? About a 1/2 inch by however long you want, 45 inches. Okay. All right. So she is wrapping the stem, and I am gathering the petals of the rose.
Right.
Okay. All right. Now I'm just going to pull this gathering all the way so it's nice and tight. And go ahead and tie it off with a knot at the end, just like that. Okay. You don't want those gathers to come loose. All right, scissors, please.
There you go.
All right, thank you. Okay. Now I'm ready to wrap this around the stick as soon as Chris is finished.
Yes. There we
like
go.
that. Perfect.
Not too bad, right?
Okay, so now at the very top, we're going to start adding our petals. Petals of the rose. So I'm going to first have you go ahead and lay some glue right there at the very beginning. Yes, I trust you. I absolutely trust you. Okay, make it a little bit longer here.
Oh boy.
Because your whole stem is going to,
there we go.
or not your whole stem, but the tip of your stem is going to fill that space right there. Okay?
Right.
All right. Now, you see it's just a little bit, the stem is placed just a tad lower than the top of your fabric. Okay. So go ahead and pull out that hot glue again. Okay, being very careful here. And as you can see, we can make it as tight as we want for a little baby bud, or we can extend the flower just a bit, like it's a blossom, okay, by just gluing at the very tip or the very end. So go ahead and do that right here.
Okay.
Okay, and then we keep gluing all the way around till you're done, and then when you're ready to end this, you would just tuck it underneath here. Okay, There we
Okay.
go. And there you've got one of the rosebuds. Now, if you wanted, you could either wrap this beforehand like Chris did, or you could wait till after this rosebud is on and then wrap it so that
Right.
you cover a portion of this. So
Yes.
it's really a personal preference there.
Okay, my personal preference is to cover it right now.
Oh, okay.
There we
Perfect.
go.
There you go.
Okay, that looks better.
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay. And we've made these in all different colors, all different patterns.
All
As you can
sizes.
see in the flowers, there's just a lot of possibilities here.
That's
But this
right.
one's going to be beautiful in the gorgeous pinks.
Okay, so now let's take a look at some of the finished photos of this project. Very pretty, very fun to be able to even have as a centerpiece for a baby shower, or to even give to someone who is in the hospital.
Or
Really
even for
nice.
your own home. I think they would brighten up any room.
Exactly. To close, we want to thank today's sponsor, Joann Fabric and Craft Stores, for making this episode possible. And we also want to issue you a challenge. Not only can you brighten your own home with these roses in all kinds of colors, but you could also brighten someone's day with them too. We'd love to see photos and hear your stories. Post to our Facebook page and on our blog found at thediydish.com.
We appreciate you joining us today. We hope you felt that creativity was served. Bye-bye.